Hello and welcome to a September vlog. The last video I posted, I talked about sale shopping, getting organized for the upcoming fall-winter season, and I took advantage of some sales. I was looking at mushrooms yesterday and then I'm like, no, I'm okay, I don't think I need them. Then I immediately started to think about what I wanted to make. I regretted not getting them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go in and grab some mushrooms. These were $1.50, and then I'm going to get some more of the sales. So when I went to Food Basics, they didn't have the squash the first time. They were fully stocked, and a lot of people, I looked in their carts and they were all shopping the sales. And it was, I think, $1.49 a pound, which I think is a really great price. I really don't know what the rock bottom price for squash is anymore because I'm trying to learn the new prices of everything. So I got a couple of these. What are they? Pepper or acorn squash. My husband loves them. And I love butternut squash. I love to cook these and freeze these. They're great for a nice cold winter day when you want to make soup. So I'm going to try and stock up a little bit to have a couple of these in the freezer for when I want to make soup. I also decided to get some more of the lunch meat, the ham. These are a savings of like $4.50 each, and you just can't beat it. So last time we bought like adult Lunchables. Now I'm going to get some more lunch meat. And then I did get another package of the extra lean ground beef, $17.79, and I think it was $5.98 a pound or something for extra lean, and I'm pretty sure that is a good price. And I need to do a little bit of food prep today. So I ran into Dollarama to get some medium freezer bags. These are the ones that I like. $4, it probably wasn't the best price, but I just needed to get some to freeze the ground beef, and that is the size that I like to use. And then I went down the fall aisle, and I'm very glad that I did, because they had this little, like, for tiered trays for $4. I've found a few of these before, and I was very happy with them. And just the give thanks with the sunflowers, like this will be a great addition to my sunflower decor. Give thanks. You can give thanks all year long. It doesn't just have to be at Thanksgiving. And then the pumpkins, the thankful and blessed, and then the little beads, $4. So that means that was $1. So that is one of those times where I am very glad I went into Dollarama. And then I saw this little hand towel. I really like the design on this one. I like the pumpkins, the little nuts, and then the leaves. And this was $2.75 for two of them. I really like this pattern. I wanted to get another one, but this was the only one they had. And for that price, I'm happy with it. I know these little decorative towels, like I wash my towels and use them over and over. Like I don't use them for decorative. And I just thought this was a really great price. You know, if it lasts the season, it lasts the season. And if not, that's okay. It'll probably make a great rag too. But anyways, a couple of more sales. Got the Ziploc bags and a couple of impulse purchases, but I know that there is going to be absolutely no regret with these. I always say everything happens for a reason, and I've had a few moments to kind of collect my thoughts. And yesterday when I was at the store, I had mushrooms in my hand, and I'm like, I knew I wanted them for dinner tonight because we're just doing like the non-pizzas. And I'm just like, yeah, but I don't know if I need a whole package. And I said, if I change my mind, I can run back in and get them because they'll probably have the squash restocked. So I was fine with it. And then, you know, once I started figuring a little bit more about like our weekend and what meals and everything I'm gonna make, I want to make sheet pan eggs. And last time I made them, I didn't have mushrooms. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, go back, grab the mushrooms, get a few more of the sales. That all worked out. And then I knew that I needed medium freezer bags. So popped over to Dollarama, grabbed them, and then just decided to walk down that fall aisle. I was there on last weekend, didn't see anything, got what I wanted, and then as soon as I was walking down the aisle, they were there. I don't know, they might have been there the other day, but I don't think they were because they're still unpacking a lot of stuff. And I know I've gotten items there before, and I called them like the little tiered tray packages. I didn't even really look at what was in it. I just saw the pumpkins and I'm like, I know I'd regret it if I left it there. And then a few more steps down, I saw that one little tea towel, caught my eye. I was in at Winners, and I was looking for tea towels. I wanted something kind of fall, but everything is very trendy. It's very I don't know, not really what I was looking for, and I'm like, ah, it's no big deal. But I really like that towel. I like the patterns on it. I like the price, and I don't do decorative towels, I use them. So I will probably use those and they'll probably be falling apart, but it might be a sign that maybe the towels are really good for that price. So we'll see. I have the Martha Stewart ones. I love them. Every time I go to Costco, I look. They haven't had them, so maybe these ones are good and they were meant to be. And I didn't even realize there was a sunflower in that package until I shared it with you. And I was just thinking, like, I would have grabbed that if I saw that little sunflower picture at the thrift store, like for $4. It's exactly the kind of decor that I'm looking for. So even if that's the only thing I keep out of that, $4, I think it was worth it. But those are those little pieces that you can kind of just like put up against something or put in a little corner, and it just helps to bring a little bit more of the season into your home without like overtaking everything and it feeling cluttered. So I don't know, I had a really rough week. It was busy, there was a lot of stuff going on, but I just kept putting one foot in front of the other, kept doing the best that I could. And I think that was my little thing, like, yeah, you did a good job, but that's the way I take it. I'm not gonna lie, I had a good old ugly cry this week too. It all came out. I just had to like let go of everything and then just pick up the pieces and get back with everything. So here it is, Friday, and I'm feeling a lot better, and I knew that picking up the camera was the best thing for me to do. So let's do a little vlog in almost the middle of September. I can't believe how quickly it's flying by. Since it's Friday, I took a little bit of time to do my brain dump. I've been doing this for the past couple of months, and I find it helps me. First thing I do is I write down what the weather is going to be. And now I did it for a little bit longer because it looks like we're going to have a little bit of second summer later in the week. So I put feels like, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of humidity. And the reason I did it is because I'm filming dinners this week. So I wanted to have a good idea of what I'm going to be doing. And since it's going to be nice, I think it'll be nice for barbecuing. And then the Blue Jays, I live in Canada. We only have one major league team and they're playing really good. So they're 3 games ahead of the Yankees. They're actually home to Baltimore and not Tampa. And then I write down the time of the games and the pitchers. And Sunday, the NFL. The only 2 teams I really follow are the Eagles and the Chiefs, and they're playing each other. I think the Eagles are going to win. That's my feeling. I started getting into football really with the Kelsey Bowl and then the New Heights podcast. I was following it all along before Taylor Swift, and I really feel like the Eagles are coming together, and I enjoy watching both teams, so it'll be fun to see them play. And then Friday, Linus had his grooming today. I do need to get caught up on laundry today. It was just one of those weeks. Laundry was not my priority, but it won't take me long to get organized today. I do want to do a little bit of food prep. I was thinking about doing sheet pan eggs for the weekend. I have a bunch of donations that I want to get them all together, get them in the car and get rid of them. And then the goal is to enjoy the weekend and get my office emptied. I'm ready to finally get it fully decluttered and organized and create a nice clean space for me to work and do a few little hobbies in it too. So anyways, just a little bit of a brain dump, get it all out on paper. And I think I have the perfect little place to put this little sunflower sign, and the other stuff can wait, but I'm in sunflower decor. Somebody's tired. And my little gnome has a little bit of room right there, so I can put that little sign there that covers up that little screw. And I think it is so sweet, and it was definitely meant to be. And how are you? Did you get a nice bath? Did you get a nice haircut? Your allergies have been so bad, and you look so handsome, and you're so tired. Are you tired? Yeah, okay, I'll let you get back to your nap. I'm gonna do some laundry. I don't want to. Everybody needs socks and underwear, so I gotta get it done. Okay? Okay. I got started at the laundry. I also have the dishwasher running, and then I'm starting to do a little bit of food prep. So I have my green grapes sitting in some cold water with vinegar just to get all the dirt and everything off them, and now it's time to make things cozy. I get my tablet out, find a cozy autumn ambiance jazz channel, so relaxing, and I'm gonna have a little bit of me time and do a little bit of coloring. I just take my book and I'm just taking it one page at a time, and I really have been enjoying it. It's just one of those things, as soon as I sit down and do this, I just calm completely down. So I'm going to kind of do this in stages, and I think the first thing I'm going to do is color the pumpkin and then take a break, do a little bit of work, and come back and finish it up. So that's my goal. So anyways, I did get the pumpkin colored. It's like a terracotta orange. I think it's really nice. So I have the green grapes all rinsed now, and then I put the red grapes in the water. And now I'm going to go back and do a little bit more coloring. So I did a few little bit of the flowers, a little bit of green. I did a quick little Google search to kind of get a few little ideas of autumn bouquets and just keep listening to my music. And now I'm just going to go ahead and get the grapes off the vine, because this just makes everything so much easier. We don't have a lot of fruit right now. I'm kind of shopping the sales, and this will just make it so much easier to pull it out to have a snack, to have it on the weekend with lunches or dinners. And I find whenever I wash them in the cold water and vinegar, they last longer too. And then I'm using my Rubbermaid Freshworks containers. I've had these for years. I love them. I find my produce lasts a lot longer. And then with the carrots that I got for 99 cents, I just put them in a little colander, and then I just rinse the cold water on them, because I always find in the bags they can be a little bit slimy. So I was able to get my coloring page done, listen to a little bit of cozy jazz, and still be productive. I just find as soon as I sit down and relax, I get more productive. So I really just wanted to get everything done. And you know the boys are there because they know I have carrots. It's been a little while since I've had little carrots for them, so they'll probably have some seconds. But anyways, it's Friday. It's going to be a great weekend, and I got a little bit of coloring. I've started all of my chores. I want to get everything kind of done tonight so I can enjoy the weekend. And I was also able to do a little bit of coloring. And the way that I do my laundry when I get behind is everybody gets a basket, one for mom, one for our son, one for my husband, and then my husband's stuff that needs to be hung up or ironed, I just put it over a chair, and then he can take care of it. So everything is done that I can do. So I'm going to take a little bit of time and color in a little puddle before I have to go and get my boy. I'm glad I got my relaxation time in, because now the home is busier, it's noisier, everybody's home, it's Friday, everybody's excited about the weekend, and I'm making the naan pizzas, so I'm cooking up some bacon, getting everything ready, and I want to get the dishwasher emptied and get as much stuff done as I can so we can sit down and enjoy dinner. I want to get the rest of the laundry done, and I think I'm just going to forget about the sheet pan eggs. I don't want to make more work for myself, and I think there's a couple of other things that I can do on the weekend, and I just didn't want to do any more food prep. I think the biggest thing is just making sure that the produce is cleaned and ready to go, and then we have carrots and everything for snacking, and then I'm just going to empty the dishwasher. I'm going to get a little bit of help and then just take everything out so that way we can assemble our pizzas and enjoy a very simple dinner on a lovely Friday.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down.
I even had a little bit of time to finish this coloring page. I went with green and gray for the boots. I thought it looked really nice for fall. And my little pumpkin bouquet, I think it's really pretty. And then I always like to take a little look to see what the next page is. Pumpkins, hay rides, and the corn maze. So that's not going to happen today, but I'm excited for whenever I color again. And there it is on the cover, so I can get a little bit of inspiration for, you know, what colors I want to pick. And then I didn't even realize that the boots were up in the corner, and I went with a little bit of a different color, but I think both are really nice. The bacon is all cooked. I just cut up some red peppers, the mushrooms. That's the last of the mozzarella cheese. And then I took the rest of the pesto and I mixed it with a little bit of Rayo's marinara. And then I have the grapes and carrots ready to go. So everybody can make their own pizzas. And this is what they looked like. They turned out really good. The pesto with a little bit of marinara was really flavorful. And then hubby helped me and we got all of the ground beef broken down. So I have 9 1-pounds of ground beef. So that's really good because I didn't have any in the freezer. So I'm glad I was able to take advantage of that sale. And here we are at the end of the day. The kitchen is all cleaned up. I didn't do everything perfect this week and it was okay. I did what I needed to do. All of the laundry is done. Some of it has been put away. The rest of this can wait until tomorrow. And Linus is very cuddly because he's always cold after his haircut. And I've been looking forward to this all week. I'm going to take a little bit of time and watch Only Murders in the Building. I really like this show. We got Disney again for this time of the year and I couldn't wait to sit down and watch it. I knew that if I waited till everything got done and fell in order, I would enjoy the show so much more. So I'm just going to watch one episode tonight and I'm so glad I was able to get back and do a little bit of a vlog today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful day and we'll see you all soon for another video in September.